Hey there, fellow artists. Rob C. here. I have a new tool that I'm ready to share with the world, and I wanted to talk about how it works so that it wouldn't, be confusing and it would get more people to use it. And that tool is a tool that allows you to take your cameras in Maya and your positions in Maya and kick them into After Effects. The name of this tool is Export to AE. I'm not sure if you're aware of all the rules and limitations of how to get a Maya ASCII file into After Effects, but one of the rules is that you have to have a camera. And that camera needs to have a keyframe on every single frame that you want in After Effects. And another term for that is called baking. So what most people do is they go through the process of taking the camera and they go to the graph editor using tools inside Maya and they bake them down. Well, I've automated all that, and I've also given you the ability to retain the names and not have to worry about the original objects. It copies the objects out. So let's just worry about the interface of the tool and how it works, and this red button here is saying we have not baked a camera yet. So let's decide what camera we want to send to After Effects. So it's as simple as selecting the camera and saying bake selected camera. Now it bakes the length based on your timeline. So you decide how long you want the length to be simply by setting your timeline, and now the button is green and ready to go. So if we were ready to go to After Effects, we could just go to After Effects now and it would have a camera in there. But I'm going to go ahead and explain that you can also, in addition, multi-select objects, and it will bake those objects. So what it's doing for that is creating a locator, labeling it properly, calling it null underscore the name of the object that you have selected, and baking those down. And you'll see listed here now that I have these objects as well that are point, and so position and rotation are going to be matched. And you're going to be able to get both of those information into After Effects for connecting particular and all types of cool effects. So the next thing to come to here is the option and how you want to export it. Now I know a lot of people out there are using Windows, some are using Mac, some are using Linux. This will work in all versions of Maya. If you are not able to get this to work, you can go in the script and set the OS path. It needs to know where After Effects is located, and it needs to do a command line. So I've got it working for Mac and Windows, most of them. And if you're using CS6, you would just hit export. Now if it's not working for you, just choose manual. It'll ask you where you want to save the Maya ASCII file, and you're good to go. Import it into After Effects and run with it. But let's give this a roll because I know that I've tested it here, and you hit Export MA. Now, I don't have After Effects open, and it's done the nice feature of opening After Effects for me. Now, if you had After Effects open, it would just simply dump what it's dumped here, this Cam2A comp, into your project, whatever project you had open at the time. And if I go into this project here, let's look at it. We have a camera, and we have the two positional points with all their data baked down onto the animations here in After Effects for me, saving me the effort of having to go through all that labor of point constraining, orient constraining, baking, keeping track of the names of the objects. Now that if these objects change, I just go back to the tool and delete these objects, rebake them out, and they have the same exact name. So if I've expressed them in After Effects in my master comp, so what I recommend doing is copying these out, dumping it in your master comp, deleting this stuff so that the next time the tool runs, it just dumps this Cam2MA. You go in there, you copy it out, you paste it in your master comp again, and you're good to go. You've retained all that data. You don't have to go reconnecting all your expressions and all that stuff. Saves you a lot of time, and I hope that helps you guys out in doing cooler work, man. Have a good one.